Hello, this is Dr. Swanberg. I'm going to go over the English 093 syllabus with you. I am teaching two sections of 093 this semester. They are both hybrid classes that use Blackboard and other online software to support what you're learning here. And those classes do meet in different locations. One class meets in A254 and the other meets in A155. Those class times are 9:30 to 10:45 and 12:30 to 1:45. I do expect to start and end every class on time. My office is in the back of classroom 254 on the Bessemer campus, and my email is aswanberg@lawsonstate.edu. There will be an Email My Instructor button right at the top of your left-hand menu in Blackboard in the class, and you can feel free to use that button to contact me at any time. I do have an office phone, and you can leave a message there, but you'd probably get a faster response by email. My office hours are listed as 11 to 12 each day of the week. However, if you need to see me at another time, please contact me either in person or by email to set up an appointment to meet at another time. If you drop in between 11 and 12, I'm guaranteed during that time to drop what I'm doing and help you right then and there. If you stop in without an appointment at another time, I may ask you to come back in a few minutes, and this is just so that I can prioritize my work and make sure that I'm getting everything that I need to do done in a timely fashion. However, it doesn't mean that I can't meet with you outside of these office hours. If you need to see me, just make an appointment and then I'll be expecting you and I'll help you when you arrive. This class is a class that is designed to get students ready to take English 101. If you have passed English 092 or placed into 093, congratulations, you've done good work. You've just got a little bit more work to do before you're ready for 101. The textbook in this class is Exploring Writing, Paragraphs, and Essays. It's the second edition that we're using. We are also using a Connect software and a Criterion software. The Connect software comes with your textbooks if you buy it new. If you choose to buy a used textbook, I'll walk you through the purchasing of the Connect software as we get to that part of the semester. You do have to purchase the Criterion Online Writing Evaluation code separately, and I'll walk you through that as well. We use Blackboard on a daily basis. Everything you need to know each week goes week by week in Blackboard, and all the assignments will be there. The quizzes will be there, and everything should be turned in through Blackboard. We'll also be turning in paper copies, but Blackboard is how we check it for plagiarism. We archive it for our records and all those good things. So it really must be turned in through Blackboard. The next thing that you see is a long list of student learning outcomes, and I'm going to let you read that on your own. We will go through them in class. If you've missed the class and you've read this and there's anything that you're concerned about, please come see me. It is something that we discussed in class in the first day. We also have a list of activities that we have to complete. And the biggest idea is that there are several quizzes that we have to take, 2 tests that we have to take, and 4 major writing assignments. And those major writing assignments are a paragraph and 3 essays. And those are non-negotiable, and those are where the bulk of your grade comes from. I'm going to talk now about where your grade does come from. The introduction body paragraph is a 1-paragraph assignment that's worth 100 points, or 10% of your final grade. Then you have another essay, essay number 1, and this is where we develop 1 paragraph into a full 5-paragraph essay, and that's worth 100 points, or 10% of your grade. Essays 2 and 3 are both 5-paragraph essays, and they are both worth 150 points each, or 15% of your grade. Test number 1 is worth 100 points. Test number 2 is worth 150 points. We also have an exit exam worth 150 points, and then your average of homeworks, quizzes, and online writing lab grades is also another 10%, or 100 points toward your grade. We'll talk more about grades as we go through the semester, but if you have any questions at any point, please make an appointment to come see me, and I'd be happy to help you discuss your grades. In this class, a 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, and 70 to 79 is a C. And you must earn a 70 to be passing this class and not have to repeat it. So in order to move to English 101, you need to have a C or higher. You have to have a C or higher for both the course and the exit exam. You cannot simply show up at the end and take the exit exam, and you cannot pass without taking the exit exam. You have to have passing grades in both components. Attendance. Attendance is required for this class, and if you don't attend, you're likely to really fall behind. Over the years that I've been teaching this, I have noticed a direct correlation between the students who stop attending class and the students who do not pass the class. It's almost one-to-one. Generally speaking, if students stop attending the class, their grades go in the tank pretty quickly, and they don't end up passing. If you find that you are unable to attend class on a regular basis, you need to consider a withdrawal or come speak to me as soon as you see that there's a problem. Every time you might be absent, you should contact me. You should look on Blackboard to see what's due that week and do your best to stay caught up from home. If you contact me via email, via phone, we can certainly work out a way for you to stay caught up, but you have to stay in contact with me. I can't simply not show up for work for weeks at a time and expect to have a job when I come back. However, if I'm sick and I need to be absent, I do have the option to do that. I just need to contact my employer before I'm out. I need to contact all of you before I'm out. So you need to do the same for me. If you're going to be out, you need to contact me as soon as you're going to be out and make a plan for staying caught up. If life gets a little bit too big for you, you may withdraw from the course. There are penalties financially for withdrawing. However, there are financial penalties for failing a lot of classes. So you've really got to meet with your academic advisor, meet with your financial aid officers, and find out what the right process is for you. If you're having trouble deciding, I'd be happy to sit down and talk it over with you. Makeup work. We're going to read this in class in some detail. Late work is marked at a 70% or higher. It cannot be more than 1 week late for anything. So anything that's late gets 1 week of lateness to turn it in, and it's capped at a 70. I can make exceptions in exceptional situations, situations where you don't have any control over whether you're doing the work or not, such as jury duty, military service, or emergencies. And those emergencies are documented emergencies. Those have to be things for which you have documentation. Lateness. Classes are going to begin on time and end on time. I will call the roll first, and if you've missed the roll, you need to come sign a roll at the end of class. Academic integrity. Plagiarism is a really big deal, and I've caught somebody cheating nearly every semester I've been teaching for the past 20 years. You must submit your own work and use only your own words. We don't use research in this class, so everything you write should be your own. Whether you plagiarize on purpose or by accident by not understanding what it is, I will report it through the online reporting system, which is called the Advocate System, and you can learn about that and the penalties for plagiarism or for cheating in the Student Code of Conduct. We'll have a separate presentation on plagiarism and a quiz on it, so I'll know for sure that everyone in the class knows exactly what it is. Students who cheat or plagiarize will receive zeros for that assignment, and these zeros are zeros that cannot be made up. Every instance of plagiarizing or cheating will be reported. Professional decorum. In this class, we consider ourselves professionals and professionals in training. These are our basic classroom rules. I expect you to be on time and stay for the whole class. Stay awake, look alert. Stay on task by not texting, chatting socially, or wandering in and out. I expect you to bring your book and notebook every time. I expect you to take notes and ask questions. I expect you to be kind, patient, and respectful with all class members and visitors. Leave the room cleaner than you found it. Be helpful to your instructor and to each other. Follow the Lawson dress code and follow the Lawson student handbook rules. Students are expected at all times to follow the Lawson Student Code of Conduct, which is available under current students on the Lawson website. Any breach of the rules will be reported through the Advocate System. This is our Anti-Discrimination Statement. Lawson does not tolerate discrimination against any person based on race, color, gender, religion, national origin, age, or disability, and such harassment is a major violation. Any practice or behavior that constitutes harassment will be reported immediately. In this class, the bottom line is we treat everyone with respect and we give everyone an equal chance. The Americans with Disabilities Act says that any student with a disability is required to be given accommodations in accordance with those disabilities. You should speak with Dr. Renee Herndon or Ms. Philana Suggs to get a letter of accommodation. When Ms. Suggs or Dr. Herndon contact me with your accommodations, they simply tell me what tools you need to do your best work. They do not tell me a single thing about the disability that you're working with, because it's really none of my business. I am simply given a list of tools that you need to do your best work, and I absolutely give them to you without question for the rest of the semester. Please make sure that if you've had disabilities accommodations in the past, you need to have them again, and you need to get that letter from Dr. Herndon or Ms. Suggs again each semester. There is a page for you to print and sign, and I would love to have that back from you. However, if you do stay in the class, it is agreeing to abide by this contract. If you have any questions about this contract, please come and see me in an office hour.